Good afternoon.
Thunder. Thunder.
So
Nigga the fuck.
I haven't
Nigga,
talked to you. How are you
nigga the
feeling
fuck.
today?
Nigga the fuck.
NTF.
Nigga the fuck. Where's
Hey,
NTF?
NTF.
NTF is here?
Well, that's what
And
you keep saying, so I thought she was.
is that what it has to mean?
Oh, no.
Oh, see? See, always get your facts straight before you prove to somebody that you're not able to get your facts straight.
So how are you feeling this afternoon?
Like that green sky in my thumbnail.
Nice.
Only 2 p.m. Yeah, early birds, worms, whatnot. Yep. Can't wait for the 2 or 3 people who show up. It's gonna be nice.
Do you have a headache?
There you go. A little. Not as much as I should. How
Do you
about you?
basically like you did yesterday?
Huh?
Do you basically look like you did
What?
yesterday? Do you look like you did yesterday?
No. I just said I don't know. I didn't look in the mirror yet. I'm afraid to. But when I crossed my eyes, I could see the sides of my nose, both
Oh my God.
sides, and they're still the color of my flesh. They're not red or bruised or purple or anything. So it didn't obviously didn't go down my nose, and my eyes are starting to open up, which makes no sense. My eyes are sealed shut. I was Rocky Balboa. Yo, Adrian, you did it. I look like Rocky, but it only lasted a day, 2 days. It happens. Yeah. Mr. What is it, Mr. Kister? I'm sorry, your nose arc to me.
I'm Mr.
Emails I give
Kister.
everybody.
Kathy Rebuild, good to see you.
Hello, Kathy. Seems like just hours ago we were chatting. Ha ha ha.
I
Yeah,
guess.
no,
Do you know who
swelling
Mr.
has gone
Kister
down a lot.
is?
Huh?
Do you know who Mr. Kister is?
I'm referring to him by his original Noah's Ark channel.
Oh, that's Noah?
I call him Mr. Kisser. That's Noah. Can't you see the Ark in the Avatar and all the animals?
It's too little.
I know the Ark looks like a naked butt crack, but that's an Ark. Uh-huh. That's right, Kathy. I will not look into the mirror. Not yet, anyway. I could see out of my left eye again a little more, and my right eye. I don't expect it to be going away or getting better, but it seems like it is. I don't know. I
I
can't explain it.
shake my head.
But, don't do that. You get whiplash. And you get whiplash and you'll sue me. And then I'm going to have to get an attorney. And you won't be available. Because you'll be the one suing me. Dun, 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 dun.
No, Miss Amy, he did not.
Oh, hi, Amy. Yes, I did not go. It's getting better, so I did not go.
How do you know you haven't even looked in the mirror?
I can feel my face. My eyes are opening. Don't worry, I'll take pictures and. And yes, she did see it.
Your mom saw it.
She had to wake me up for the strength to call me. So, waking me up, and obviously saw my face.
And
And just like I told you, you shouldn't be doing weights. Why are you lifting weights? Doctor didn't say you could lift weights. Oh, the doctor didn't say I can't lift weights either. Doctor didn't tell me I could have a bowel movement. Am I allowed to have a bowel movement? Stop what? Am I allowed to urinate? The doctor didn't say I can urinate. I know my body. And the health and my insurance canceled my vest, so I don't have my life jacket anymore. So they'll see it as important. So obviously it's not important.
you're talking about apples and oranges.
Well, they're both fruit. I like them both. So apples and oranges. No, you just don't understand.
Yeah, we're doing a 2 hour in the afternoon, Kathy. Hi, Mike. How are you doing today?
It's Tiffy time. My voice is hoarse. It's Tiffy time. I like to do. We got Nigga the Plug and Tiffy time.
Hi, Tiff Wash. How are you? We'll see you soon, Amy.
Mike. Hey, Mike, I got to you before Cindy did. Oh, well. Another lost opportunity. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 off because I refuse to go to a doctor. I'm sorry I pissed you off by not going to a doctor.
Good, I'm glad
I
you
have
get
to
to
make.
go vacation.
There are certain parts of my life I should be able to make my own decisions. I think I'm old enough. I know how I feel. I know how I should feel. I know how I shouldn't feel. I'm sure by the end of the week won't even notice.
I don't think it'll be going that fast, but it should dissipate pretty good.
And it's also getting. Mm, blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Huh. Feels nice not having to wear my bulletproof sports bra.
I'll bet.
They send me a letter on November 17th. They send me a letter on November 21st, 2nd, 3rd, no, 22nd. Yeah, they sent me a letter on Saturday the 22nd. That's just passed. Telling me that I'm no longer covered to use. It's not medically necessary. That's the reason, yeah. But the letter was dated that they typed up. It's dated November 17th. So they're telling me my insurance stopped paying for it on November the 17th. But I get the letter telling me to stop using it until 5 out. Trying to call the heart doctor and getting through to him is possible. Hey? Oh, it's Monday. Oh, I thought it was Friday. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Friday's the worst time to do anything.
Yeah.
Nobody works weekends, and if you have a warrant out for your arrest, don't turn yourself in on a Friday because the courts don't open until Monday morning. So you'll spend the weekend in jail. Go on a Monday morning. They'll see you right away.
Hi, Delta X-ray. How are you today?
Ah, there's my. Oh no, that's not it. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have? Sorry. Delta. I'm not well. I got a lot of fucking problems. Huh. But I'm so used to them. They really don't present themselves as much of a problem. I just want to look okay on Wednesday when I have to go get my contacts. That's all I ask for.
Not gonna look a lot.
I don't think that's asking too much. Like Christmas.
Only because it's so deep.
You're gonna look a lot. What? What's so
You're
deep?
not gonna look a lot different because the coloring and the bruising is so deep.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine? How do you know how deep it is? How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Ay.
Did you eat anything?
Oh, couple of
Hmm.
wafer cookies, vanilla wafer cookies. Mmm.
Well,
What's
let's.
mmm?
Those went really well with your fruit slices that you had all yesterday.
No, those are jelly covered with sugar. These are wafers.
I
There's a little bit
know.
of vanilla cream
Went
inside.
cooked together.
I don't know. I don't eat big meals. I snack all day long, all night long.
Do you really?
What?
I said, do you really? You don't have like any protein or anything?
I have protein. I just don't eat big meals. I got about 20 cans of tuna
Okay,
and
that's
water.
good.
So that's yeah, that's good. Uh, Primo. Hello, Primo.
How are you? Good to see you again.
God. Oh my God, everyone. Everyone in the world who comes in here. Oh, stop showing the pictures. But you keep feeding them to people. And tell me to stop sending them.
What?
Jasper. Hello, Jasper.
Hey Jasper, how are you today? I hope you're having a really good day.
Blah 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 dang dang ding dong. You saw me standing alone. Saw me standing alone. Oh, blah blah blah. Blah 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 dang dang. You saw me standing alone, nibbling on a dog bone. So I called you on the phone. You said you were alone. So I said, let's get together, and we'll be alone together forever and ever and ever.
Okay, let's not do that again.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty dumb idea. But the fact that the vacuum clean,
Mr.
huh?
Kingster wanted to sing How Deep Is Your Love?
I can't. Yes, I did sing How Deep Is Your Love. I mean, I did slaughter How Deep Is Your Love. You give me a song and I'll slaughter it.
True.
True blue moon. Jasmine. Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine Star, how are you, honey? What?
Okay. Okay. It's in.
What's in?
I had to plug the vacuum cleaner in behind my chair. I don't know if you can hear my voice, but
Yeah, I can hear your voice.
if I was using the other microphone, you would not hear my voice. J-Mac! Or, as someone else would call you, J-Max. J-Max. Hey, J-Max.
Hey, J Mac, good to see you.
J-Max. None of my business. It could be your biz. I don't mind. With your current condition, heart, head, etc. You've been streaming too much. I've been streaming too much since 2020. Exactly 5 years and 1 month ago. But it's better than sitting in front of a TV and not having anything to watch, or just yeah. Enough to get on a bike and start riding that. So there's one way that I'm not stupid. Just one.
I agree, J Mac. He needs
And streaming helps strengthen my brain.
help. He needs rest.
Wait. Have you even slept? Oh, I slept about 3.5 hours because the shrink called at 10:30 in the morning. I had to get up, which is why I sound like this now. Song of the day is reminiscing. Be dancing in the park. Reminiscing. Be dancing in the park. Oh. I'm doing better. I'm feeling better today than yesterday, if that counts. Good news, Ken, is if you time it right, those bruises should turn green, and then I could do the Grinch. That's a good idea. but how do I get it to turn green? I know how to do that.
Hey,
Can I use food
R&D.
dye?
Hey, Richella.
R&D, that's you? Oh, so beautiful. Rachella Light. Sounds like a Polish beer. Rachella Light. Who did you fight, Ken? What's the other guy look like? Well, you've seen Mike Tyson. He has a big smile on his face. I think Rachella really thinks I was in a fight with Mike Tyson. I hope not. Could have said Muhammad Ali, but he's dead. J-Max. Bet he looks worse, yeah.
You tell him, J
Nobody
Mac.
can look. Is it possible to look worse than I do? Oh, I didn't see more comments. Oh, look at this. It will turn green, huh? Yellow, green, purple. Oh, good. Well, every color of the rainbow. Oh, Kathy. Hello. Pego. Queer Mike DD, huh? Query Mike DD. I have no idea what language that is. Query Mike DD. Anybody? Can anybody help me out with that one? No? I didn't think so. Masked hematoma. No, good. I can't argue with people because they're all right. I was a medic. Oh, God. I'm a medic. Figures.
Back door.
You know. Oh, okay. Wait. Never know. Someone might be impersonating him. J-Max.
Yeah, it's me. I'm just in my bathrobe and shit.
I'm Mr. Max.
Yeah.
Ken.
Ken.
Yes.
I don't know
yes.
if it's lack of insurance, stupidity,
No.
laziness,
Stupidity.
but
Laziness.
listen, right? But you know better than this, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. My uncle just last year,
Oh, no.
my uncle Sal fell in his house, and he went. He was home for a couple of days, and he started to not feel good, and then he went into the hospital days later. And he had a head bleed inside of his head from the injury.
Oh
and
my
it was
God.
slow. Listen, it was slow. Okay. It wasn't like a massive burst or something. It was a wound, and
Yeah.
it slowly filled up the cavity. And then over a few days, he slipped into a coma and died. Bob Saget did the same thing. Now you didn't just bump your head on the car door. That was a major hematoma, dead in your pituitary area, right at your frontal lobe, that needs to be looked at. You need a CAT scan. I mean, you go in for a couple of hours and you'll know. Now, if you do have a bleed, they can do stuff that's not intrusive to stop the bleed. But just being lazy on something that big, that's not a black eye, dude. That's not a punch in the head. That's a serious fucking head wound. Serious head wound. And if you've fractured or you've hurt something internally, you've ripped the lining, you've done, you could have done anything.
Lining? Lining?
Yeah, your brain sits inside of a sack.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And you could damage this. And a slow bleed. I mean, it's as little as like when you take your blood on blood sugar, it could be just that much continually going that doesn't close, and you end up down the road days later having a major problem. And you're no kid, man. You're not a young kid, and you got people dependent on you. Okay, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I mean, it's cute and all, you get the girls worried about you, this and that, but dude, listen, you got to get checked out.
No, they're all pissed at me.
Yeah, that's my opinion. All right, I'm being dead serious to you. I've been out of the field a long time, but I mean, that's the truth.
Oh yeah, you don't forget stuff like that.
Yep. And it's not like, your head. I don't know if you've ever seen this, right? You ever seen brain surgery when they're wide awake playing the clarinet or stuff like this during brain surgery?
No.
So
I know the
during
brain feels
surgery,
no pain.
That's right. So during brain surgery, they will have a kid play a game on a tablet, or a kid play her clarinet while she's having her brain surgery, so that if anything goes wrong right away, they'll notice that she starts, right? Because the brain doesn't have feelings like that. So when you have a headache or something, that's tensions and nerves. That's not your brain hurting. So I'm telling you, you need to get checked out.
I had to do like writing and different things during my brain surgeries.
Yeah. And going to sleep, for example.
During.
Remember, I don't know if you ever watched AGT, for example, America's Got Talent. And there was a guy that came up and he had a wicked stutter and this and that. He was a comedian. But the way he got his stutter is he had a concussion. And then he said, fine. He went home and went to bed. And then he woke up with a speech impediment. That's why they tell you don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. Because things can happen because you don't realize the swelling and the dysfunctions that like it's like a stroke coming on. You may still be able to talk, but your face is starting to loop down and people can see this. It's that kind of thing. Like, you don't notice it. And then you wake up later with a problem. So Ken, I don't know how hard it is for you to get to the hospital or whether or not you can have somebody take care of mom for a few hours. I don't think they're going to keep you unless you do got to bleed. But I know it's been a couple of days, but it's still worth they're going to do a CAT scan, bro. They're going to do a quick CAT scan. You'll be in there 2 hours and probably home with some meds or something, if there's nothing. But at least you can go to bed at night knowing that you just got some bruises.
And so can your mom.
Yeah, because God forbid, dude, if you drop, right? I mean, does anybody call your mom other than you? Does your mom get a lot of phone calls?
Oh yeah,
her friends. I guess my point is something happened to you, how long would she lay before somebody come along? Okay, so you need to be there. You need to take care of yourself.
There you go, making sense again.
Well, I'm not your mother. I'm not nobody, but I've seen it, dude. And I don't want to fucking hear it about you. Especially when there was something that could have been done. That's the worst part. When you knew you could have done something and you didn't, and now you wake up with a stroke. because of a bleed or something. Hey, yeah, how about that? Picture this. You don't die. You don't die. You get a bleed and you stroke out. Now, who's going to wipe your ass? Your mom can't do it. So you got to take care of yourself. I don't mean to be harsh. I'm just telling you the cold hard facts without just saying, "Oh, Ken,
That's
you gotta
right.
go. You gotta go,
Ye-
Ken. This is what could happen if you don't go," kind of thing. The body's a funny thing, my man. We're fragile. We're just bone and water.
Mm,
And I still don't know how the
Bone and
fuck
water.
you drop a fucking dumbbell on your head from your chest.
Not
How?
a
Like,
dumbbell. It was the
go-
barbell. It
right,
was the
right,
barbell. Because I couldn't press it all the way back
right.
up
Let me get
over my
let me
head.
get to this.
So
You're bench pressing with a 145
no,
pound bar, right?
seated shoulder press, pressing it in the air down to my sternum
Oh,
and
okay.
back
So you're
collarbone.
sitting up.
Yeah,
So, but it looked like the dumbbell, you know, the 45s.
barbell.
It looked like one of
Yeah,
the 45s hit you square in the forehead. That doesn't look like the bar going left to right. It looked like it was
that
going
was
up
it.
and down.
Oh, I saw it. I felt it was like coming at me in slow motion.
Oh
It was
yeah.
down to like 7 inches, maybe it dropped.
Did it slip off the end or what?
Oh no, the plate stayed on. It just I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. I haven't done this in a year.
Right.
I used to be able to do this like 6 times, 135.
Well, if that was your weight, 135, do it at like 90, just for a couple of weeks.
I think
You know what I
even
mean?
that's too much.
It's like well, like after I had my hip replacement, they cut all your muscles and everything to do this, right?
Oh
So
God.
I couldn't pick I couldn't separate my. If I was laying on my side in bed, I couldn't
Yeah.
lift my knee up high enough to reach my dick. Like you couldn't separate my legs. So I had to go do that. So I went to therapy, right? And they're like, okay, here, we're going to do
Yeah.
these squat. I'm like, this squat ain't going to do nothing for me. But sure enough, over the next week or two, I got that strength back, and then I could move on from there. So, you know, and you just had a stint put in, man. You don't want to be straining like that.
2
Because you
cents.
feel good. Yeah, you're feeling good. Your voice is strong. I can hear that. You're breathing better. You may not notice it, but you sound stronger
I know.
internally. Like your projection is stronger. The pen is there. You're not. I'm not hearing Winnie the Pooh so much. You know what I mean?
You're
And
not.
you sound a little stronger, but don't get overexcited and try to fucking do something just to see your breaking point because you
Yeah,
ain't
that's
gonna like
that's what I did. And I said, "Oh, I feel good now.
Yeah,
Let me
no.
try."
I know. Yeah, you feel good. You want to get to that. All right, what can I do? Well, that breaking point right now can break you. So,
Yeah, adrenaline rush.
yeah, a little bit at a time, dude. You're a bodybuilder. You've been doing this, right? You know, you can't just go in and pump 300 pounds. You
Yeah,
got to go in and start
exactly.
pumping 30, right?
That's
And
just it.
you've been doing it for a while, so it's not like
Yeah,
you have no muscle. It's just
only
not
40
done right now.
years.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you've had a couple of rough years. You ain't done shit. You can't expect your fucking Mustang to go out run ready for a race. Right? You know this. I don't got to tell you. You're a grown man. I don't got to talk to you like a kid, man. Come on. But you get it. You understand, right? Don't go in there trying to push your normal every day. I'm in top fit workouts. There's nobody watching. If you can do 30 pounds, do 30 pounds. Next week you'll do 40.
Dumbbells would be safer because if I can't get them up, I
Yeah,
can
that's
just
what I gotta do.
drop
I'm
them
gonna
down.
go to Craigslist and I'm gonna buy, you know, the dumbbells where you just turn your wrist and you can adjust it for 10
Yeah,
pounds, 30,
yeah,
40. I want to
yeah.
get one of those because
Yeah.
I'm getting soft in my old age as well. I
Oh,
need to little tone up a little bit.
that's like wait, just one? They sell them individually?
No. They sell them in pairs.
Oh,
But
they do.
instead of having a rack of dumbbells, you
Yeah,
know,
I know. Every
these
different way.
you can
Yes.
adjust this thing, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, so when you pick it up, it leaves the other 5 and it'll pick up 10. Yeah. I want one of those because it's compact. I don't have to have a big rack that can slip under my desk, you know.
Don't they weigh? Aren't they like 200? Over 200? I think.
Yeah. But if you go to Craigslist, I've seen them as low as
Oh
50
yeah.
bucks. You know, it's like camera
Oh,
equipment. It costs a lot to buy, and then people go on their
yeah,
Hawaii trip, right? They go on the
yeah.
Hawaii trip and they go to the wedding. Then they come home and they put the camera in the closet and they never use it again. And then
Oh,
somebody like me comes along and buys it on Craigslist for a quarter of the price.
yeah.
So, but yeah, they're up there, man. They're easy. They're like 40, 50 bucks. Some people, you know, on Craigslist, they think everything they want to sell it at brand new prices, and yeah, you're stupid.
Yeah.
But if honestly, a lot of people just want to get them out of their house because they're just done with it.
Spend that much money on
Yeah.
something and you get tired of it.
Yep. Because it takes work. It's not, you know, electronic or something. You got to put physical work into it. But yeah, that's kind of what I need to do. And I could do some upper body and I could even do squats holding them.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
a couple dumbbells is all you really need to tone up.
Yeah.
Hold it
Done.
across your chest and do sit-ups and all that.
Yep. And you dumbbell bench presses. Don't have to.
Mhm.
If one falls,
When I was
it's
younger and I
falls
was
one.
bodybuilding, when I was younger in bodybuilding, that's what I did a lot of. If I wasn't at the gym, I was using dumbbells in my room. I had 220-pound dumbbells and I did everything with them. Everything. I even tied the shit to my leg and I was doing like curls off the end of my bed. You know,
Oh,
the
leg
legs, you know.
curls. Tied to your leg.
Yeah, with a
That's-
sock. I took a fucking, you know, the old, the long tube socks. I just tied
With
it
the
to my ankle and I
stripes.
was
Yep.
lifting. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Back in the 80s. And that's how I didn't have a equipment yet, you know.
Up to the knees.
I grew up poor, man. My mother right
too.
now would think I'm living like P. Diddy. I grew up in a little 2-bedroom apartment. My mom worked in a laundromat, folding people's clothes and shit. And she put herself through nursing school and became an RN.
Oh.
And yeah. So I just grew up a poor white boy in an Italian neighborhood. And they all had their fancy houses. They had dance studios in their basements and all that shit. I didn't have it. You know, my mom kept me clothed. I had a bike. I looked good.
Yeah.
You know, but I wasn't wealthy by any means.
Not spoiled.
But now my house, my mother died in 98. My mother would think I'm living like P. Diddy now. My mom would spend $500 on a used car, and it was like the biggest thing in her life at the time, you know.
Yeah.
I got like 5 cars sitting in my driveway. My mom never got to see any of this. She'd be amazed that I even made it this far.
How long has it
There's a
been
few-
since she?
She died in 1998.
Oh, 90. Oh, yeah, you told me 98.
No, she died in 97. I got no, I'm sorry. She died in 95. I got married in 98.
Oh,
Don't ask. Oh my God, my wife wakes up right now. I can't remember. There's 98, 97. There's a bunch of years there. My life was upside down. Dude, I came home from work, right? I had a date that night. And I came home from work. And I come in the house and my dog comes down the stairs like he shit on the floor. Skulky. You know that skulky dog walk?
Yeah.
Heads down. And I'm like, what'd you do? What the fuck?
tail
And I
tucked
look
between
around.
his legs.
Yeah, and I didn't see nothing. I'm like, whatever. And I pay no attention to him. So I go in my room. I'm trying to change real quick and get this garbage off me because I worked at the dump. I stunk all the time.
Yeah.
So I take a shower and I get out, right? And I got a date coming in like an hour. And I go to grab my deodorant and it's nothing. I'm like, fuck. So where do I go? Off to Mama's room to borrow her secret.
Oh.
And I walk in her room and she's not in the house. I figure because she wasn't feeling good. She had like a stomach thing or something for a couple of days. And I come home and I didn't see her. I'm like, oh, good. She went out with her friends. And I walk in her room, and the way her bedroom's set up, you walk in the door and straight away is her dresser, and to the left is her bed, and then there's a window. And between the bed and the window is a little nightstand. And I walk to her dresser and I grab the deodorant and I pick my arm up and I go to put it on my left arm. And when I turn my head, I see my mother on the floor. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Now, my mom was kind of like you. Now, she was a nurse, but she was one of these, I don't need to go to the hospital. I don't need patients. The doctors and nurses are the worst patients. So I'm like, Mom, get the fuck up. That's it. You're going to the hospital. And I put my hand on her back, and the second I touched her, she was cold and hard on her skin. And I knew right, because I was a medic, and I knew it wasn't even worth flipping her over. She was stiff as a board. She'd been gone for hours, probably a little after I went to work. And my whole world crashed right then, right there. And I called 911. Oh, you need an ambulance? I'm like, no, she's gone. She's gone, man. I need help. She's gone. There's nothing to rescue. It was just horrible. It was.
How old was she?
I was 25 years old, living with my mom. That was it. My mom raised me.
So she wasn't
Just
old.
me and my mom. She was 50 years old, dude.
50?
She was 50. 50. And when I was turning 50, it was the hardest year of my life, because I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to die. This is my year. And now I'm 56 and I still wonder, but I think it was just, I don't know. It's just not going to the hospital. She was sick for days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
50 years old. Missed all my grandchildren, missed everything, missed my wedding. Yeah. And because I was 25 years old, my mom basically got buried in a fucking pine box with gray felt on it. I couldn't afford the fucking fancy things. And yeah, it was just a wooden casket, and it had gray felt on it. It was nothing fancy. It wasn't the nice wood ones. It was just what I could afford. And it wasn't much, because no life insurance, she had nothing.
I was just gonna ask that.
We just moved here. We had only been here a year, and she was still transferring her stuff to get into the hospitals. So she was working at no, she was working at a nursing home at that point. Yeah. I don't know. It was a fucked up time of my life. Really fucked up. Yep. I was in a daze for about a year. Honest to God, it was about a year. I filed bankruptcy over $5,000 because I owed some money or something, right? For something.
Yeah.
And they garnished my wages, right? I was 25, man. They garnished my wages, which was like a big thing, right? But now I wasn't living with my mom. My mom's dead. I got to pay my rent. I'm like, what do I?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, so they're like, somebody said, oh, you can file bankruptcy and they'll stop the garnishment. I didn't know nothing about it, so I did it. It stopped the garnishment, but I ended up with that was my first bankruptcy over $5,000. Nothing. People file bankruptcy over 100,000, $5,000 is nothing, but I had to do it just so that I could eat, just otherwise I'd have been homeless. It sucked, man. I had to move from one apartment to the other because I couldn't afford the apartment that we were in. It was like a 3-bedroom, and I needed just a 2-bedroom. Or no, we got a 2-bedroom. Yeah.
No brothers or sisters?
No, I got brothers and sisters, but they're half brothers. They didn't. They weren't raised with me. Same dad, different moms.
Yeah.
He was a whore. He was one of these guys that just kept babies everywhere. Then he'd leave the state and go get some other chick pregnant. Then he'd leave the state.
No.
Yeah, he was a complete fucking. Yeah. That's why I don't like the guy. And then when I don't give a fuck now, but then when I'm raising my children, okay, and they've got their grandmother, okay, now that he did it my whole life, now he wants to do it with the grandmother. So now my stepmom divorces him, and now I have to take my children to 2 different places to see their grandparents, because even at 65, he can't keep his dick in his pants. And that's when I was like, fuck you. Now you're affecting my children. You did it to my life. That's fine. But now my children, I have to explain to them cheating and people divorcing and breaking up because of you. No, I was done. That's when I was done. I'm like, all right, you fucked me, all my brothers, all my sisters, but now you're affecting my children, and no more. See you later. Yeah. Done. That was it.
Shit.
And it wasn't just he was cheating. Yeah. So my wife calls us up one day. I mean, my stepmom, I call her Ma. She's not my blood mother. My blood mother passed away. This is my dad's wife. Well, anyway, she called up my wife one day because, you know, my dad's cheating and this and that. And she goes, "Can you do me a favor?" She says, "What?" She goes, "You know where that Candy lives?" This gal's name was Candy. And he goes, "Yeah." Now, my wife is like 9 months pregnant at this point. She goes, "Can you go over there and just see if his car is parked there? Because I got a feeling he's doing this again." And my wife says, "Okay." She tells me, I was in a wheelchair at the time. She tells me, "Hey, I'm going to go be right back. I'm going to go see if your dad's over at that Candy's house." I'm like, all right, be careful. She's kind of a trucker bitch, you know, tough gal. And I really don't know what the guy's seen in her. But anyway, my wife goes over there and there's this purple pickup truck parked right out front. And little Emmy, 9 months pregnant, doesn't go up and knock on the door. She goes up to the door and can see him through the screen door sitting on a couch with his feet up. And she opens the fucking door and walks in this woman's house. This woman doesn't even know who my wife is. And she walks in this woman's house and looks at my dad, goes, "What the fuck are you doing here right now?" "I just got here. I just got, because your feet are up, your socks are up, you got 6 cigarettes in the ashtray. You didn't just get here." And, you know, because Candy didn't smoke. She could tell how long, right? So she bitches out. This gal starts to get into my wife's face. And my dad, thank God, goes, "Hey, come on now. She's pregnant. She'll leave. She'll leave." So anyway, Emmy tells her, "You better get home like now," and she leaves. Well, then, so my dad goes home, this and that. And then that night, Mom calls us up. She goes, "Can you come down to the house and get me? Can I stay with you for a few days?" And we're like, "Okay." Well, coming down the house and staying for a couple of days, she literally moved her shit out of the house that night. We were there till like 2 a.m. She moved her shit out. My dad sat on the couch watching a golf game, never even turned his back as his wife is walking out. I'm like, "You're a piece of shit, mother." I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it no more. I mean, dude, how horny do you gotta be in your see, he liked to have his wife at home that did his laundry and made the perfect house. You know what I mean? And but then he liked to have some whore on the side where he would go hunting with and do it, but he wouldn't take his wife. She was too prissy to go hunting with. So he would take this other chick and have these little sexcapades. It was, and Andy was a bus driver. He drove for Greyhound, and she did the same thing. So they would drive Greyhound. He would go to work with this woman, and they'd be on a weeks-long trip on Greyhound across the country and back. You know, sleeping in hotels together, paid by the company. It was fucked up scene. So I'm just like, hey, whatever you did in my life is one thing, but you're not going to do it to my children's life if I can help it. And that's kind of when I cut them off. Now that I've given my life story on Ken's for no reason at all. Well, other than my mom died because she didn't go to the hospital, Ken, for checkup. How many days has it been?
Friday night.
Friday, Saturday,
We're going on
Sunday.
3 days. So day 3 is also the most painful on injuries when it comes to healing. So today you'll probably be pretty sore.
Feels better than it has.
Yeah.
It's getting
usually
back,
like if you sprain something or whatnot, it's like about the 3rd day is the worst.
Oh yeah,
it starts to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I mean,
the
granted,
bruise.
yeah, you may not be dying or something, Ken, but it's a fucking X-ray, man, or a CAT scan. It'll take nothing. You took a serious blow to the head. You lay down for a minute. They take a CAT scan. The doctor comes in, says, "Hey, put some ice on it, keep the swelling down," and now you know, and you're okay. But it would be awful stupid to not do it because you're like, "Oh, I'm fine," and then not be fine. And it'll be even worse if you live through it and it's just a stroke or something, and now you're a vegetable or you're not dead.
Oh,
You're in some miserable state. So,
rather be dead.
right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That could happen
Living
just,
death.
yeah, it could happen from a brain bleed that's serious enough, I mean, dude, that was a fucking 4-inch hematoma, bro. It was not. You broke blood vessels. You tore into something to get that much blood built up under your skin there, And for not even breaking the skin,
Oh, it did. There
Yeah,
was a cut above it,
yeah, but
above the
that should
the
have been a
bruising
fucking
happened
split
under
open
it.
to the skull, and it wasn't.
I
So,
know. It should have been a gash.
yeah, so your head took all of that. That is the strongest part of the body right there, but still.
So,
It's also
I had
at
my
your
arms
frontal
fully
lobe.
extended.
It's your frontal lobe too. That's where your personality is. That's where everything's at.
Oh God. I'm glad I lost the grip.
Is Tara like Circus Inside Chat? Is that the same girl?
Yes.
Tara, you got to see this man's face.
Tara's it. Oh shit.
Tara.
Yeah, you should
dropped
Tara and Jake.
Jesus Christ. God. Show her the first picture before the swelling went down. Tara, you're gonna bitch this guy out 9 ways to Sunday. He's got a hematoma on his forehead, half
That's
the
why I
size
purposely didn't tell you, Tara.
I don't want to say soccer ball, but it's every bit of a half a softball.
Grapefruit.
Square between the eyes. And now he looks like you ever see the movie Papillon?
No, I've been meaning to with guy who was in that.
So there's a guy that helps them escape a prison, right? But he went and got tattooed by the villagers. So he's got this tattoo in his face that looks a lot like your bruise. That's kind of what it reminded me of. And he walks up to the people and goes, "Hey, do you like this?" And they go, "Yes, very much." He goes, "Yeah, I did too, but I was drunk." Look at that shit. Good Lord.
It looks like the Blair Witch movie.
Do you have a vision problem already prior to this on your right eye? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
On my right. So on my right.
All right. I don't want to know. I just want to make sure that that's prior. It looks pretty closed up.
Yeah, it was swollen so much. It was.
Tara, you got to see the swelling.
Like Rocky Balboa after the movie.
That's gonna turn so green, dude. You're gonna look like the fucking Grinch, and that's gonna go down probably to your jowls. I'm guessing. It's called pooling. So if somebody dies, right, and they die on their back, and then you find them the next day, what happens is like where their back is touching the bed and around the shoulder blades, it's gonna be white, and then in the arch of their back, it's gonna look like your face. And then behind the knees is going to look like that. And then so everywhere where the blood can pool, it settles, and that's what it looks like in the back. So because had you been laying down for 3 days, it would be going down over by your ears and everything. But it's dropping down to your face. Dude, you could have broke your nose. You may have all kinds of stuff in there. You could have
Or-
listen. You could have smashed your sinuses so that your sinuses don't drain right. There's a lots of things that could go on there that you don't notice until you get a CAT scan or an MRI.
I was worried about my eyeglasses.
It's fucking typical, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
they
dude,
break, they go in my eye.
I know it's been a few days, but a brain bleed, I'm telling you, can get you days later, man. It's only a couple hours, Ken. How far is the hospital from you? Do you drive? Like what?
Couple miles. I could get there.
Yeah,
No
man.
problem.
You tell your mom you'll be back in a couple of hours. Give her some tea, whatever she needs. Go down, get a fucking X-ray, CAT scan, whatever they want to do for you, and you'll know. Because, like I said, you may have smashed. You can actually, your sinuses and everything's all tubes and this and that. And you could have smashed it so bad that it won't open. You won't drain right. You could have headaches from there on out. There's a bunch of things that isn't fatal that could happen that you need, you just need to be checked out. It's not a little punch in the face. It's not a black eye. This is much bigger.
That's a Mike Tyson fight.
Dude, you look like a fucking, what are those things on Star Wars? What do you call those guys? Not Star Trek. The
Klingons.
yeah, a fucking
Oh.
Klingon.
Oh yeah.
What is your mother saying? Has your mother seen your face?
Yeah, finally. It explained that. Oh, you're
You was
not
hiding
supposed to
from
be?
her?
Yeah. I'd wear my robe around the house and I'd put there's a hood on the robe. Put the hood over my head like the Grim Reaper.
She's probably worried to death when she's seen you. Like, what the fuck?
And she comes to wake me up from my shrink calling me and
Yeah.
oh my god, what did you do?
It looks
Yes,
like the
those are
tattoo
the-
in the movie Papillon. I gotta find this. Oh yeah, I can find it and then I can show
It looks like
Hang
the
on.
Blair Witch Project.
I gotta
symbol.
find the Papillon movie tattoo. Pappillon.
Yeah, I forgot who was.
Face tattoo. Let's see.
I forgot the actors that were in that. Oh, Dustin Hoffman was one of them, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Dustin
yeah. Yep.
Hoffman,
Dustin Hoffman. Yep.
And I forgot who else.
All right. Here he is, but I want a good shot of it. Papillon had the butterfly on his chest.
Oh,
That's how people knew him, because he had a big butterfly.
oh,
He
that was his
selling, like,
name.
bad. His name is Papillon. Yeah.
Oh,
Papillon.
I thought that was a prison name or something.
No. It was in French Guyana.
Oh,
So here's the picture, but there's got to be a. All right, hang on. Here's the images. There was a good straight-on shot in the movie. Where the fuck is it? All right. Ken, I don't know if you're gonna go or not, but you really should, bro. You got a phone? You can take your friends with it. And you can stream with. Take Cindy with you, and she could listen to what the doctor says. You won't be there alone. You have somebody to chat with. That's what Emmy does. Emmy takes her phone, talks to her friends while she's waiting.
I was supposed to see the heart doctor today, but he canceled it. He had to be
After
an
seeing your
emergency
face?
somewhere else. No, for my heart. He had to. Oh,
Does he even know
So-
about your face?
no.
No.
What I would have walked in this morning
God.
with this and
You're such a man. You're a man's man, bro.
yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah,
Just a
man.
broken leg. Just kind of turn that ankle around, and there we go. I'll be good.
Just a skull fracture. The Band-Aid.
Yeah, you're not paying. Fuck it.
I didn't get the license plate of the car that hit me.
This is why women live longer, and it ain't no fucking joke. All right, I'm just gonna have to take this picture. It's not the best. I wanted a better one, but this is the guy.
Oh,
All right.
see.
Let's see. Okay.
Who was the other actor? I forgot.
Share screen.
Dustin Hoffman.
I don't know the actor's name. It's in the basement.
J. Okay. Oh.
That's what you remind me of right now. That guy.
Oh. Oh my
It's
God.
when he comes out of the woods and they're staring at him. He's like, "Oh, do you like this?" And Dustin Hoffman's like, "Oh yes, very much." He's like, "I did too at the time, but I was drunk."
That's what my face looks like.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's not John Wayne. No.
No, I can't. I don't know who this actor is. Yeah, I don't know.
Forgot his name. His eyes are open. They look closed.
Yeah.
It looks just.
Yeah, they're open. It looks like you right now.
It looks exactly like me. That's that's sad.
And the spider is right where the weights hit.
Yep.
He's got a spider up there too. Something.
Oh, God.
Yep. Yeah. All right, I'll take it down.
Can't remember what. Oh, yeah, it was 1973. That movie. Steve McQueen. Yeah. That's it. From Bullet.
Oh yeah, Steve McQueen. Yeah, he was the main actor. I don't know what the guy with the tattoo is.
Oh, that wasn't Steve
big
McQueen?
Actor too.
Oh, Don Gordon.
Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman.
Don Gordon.
There's a lot of good actors in that movie. A lot of really good ones. It was one of the old epics, you know, the big.
Yeah. The big 73.
He jumps off an island on coconuts, and he like floats off, and he's like, "I'm still here. I'm a bitch. You didn't kill me yet." You could be at the ER right there, dude. In this conversation, you could have been probably on your way home now. And you'd have known. See, it's not that they're gonna do anything, right? Unless you do have some damage in there. But you get the peace of knowledge knowing you're not gonna stroke out from a bleed.
All the horror stories you just told me.
Yeah, well, I'm not making them up, dude.
I know. That's the scary part. I think of
Bob
all.
Saget bumped his head on his bed. Like he bent over and bumped his head on his headboard.
That's not. That's what killed him.
Yeah, he bumped his head and had a head bleed and died in his sleep.
That's what he. Oh my God. In his sleep? Oh shit.
Yeah, he bumped his head. He's like, "Oh man, that hurt." Whatever, right? And he had a head bleed. He went to bed and died. My uncle, the same thing. Well, he didn't go to bed, but it was the same thing.
Oh.
He waited too long. And they tried to relieve the pressure and shit, but the damage was done. See, your head is inside of picture your head like inside of like the egg yolk is your brain, right?
Yeah.
And picture that, and the shell is your skull. Now picture the egg yolk
Right.
swelling to the size, twice an egg.
Oh,
There's no
well.
room. It doesn't go anywhere, right?
Right.
So it's encapsulated. So what happens is the swelling builds up, and it just puts incredible pressure on your brain. It affects your breathing. It affects your heart. It affects your way your body works, and you die. That's it. That's why when serious head injuries happen, they have to open the top of the head to relieve the pressure so that the brain can swell and then go back down. And then they put the cap back on the head. Yeah.
The cap. Wait, what cap?
The cap of your skull.
Oh, Jesus. The
Real
movie
bad
Hannibal.
brain injuries. They literally have to take the top of the skull off, let the brain sit out in the air and swell up big, and then heal and decrease the swelling, and then they could put the skull back on. I'm not kidding. This is really how it's done.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Sometimes they can put a hole and they drain it that way, or yeah.
Oh, God.
Misfit Mafia's daughter died the same way. Head injury, brain swelling. Well, she had a reaction to the medication, but that's what they were doing. She had brain swelling, and they were trying to relieve the pressure. It's not like your leg or something that it gets so big, and then it just kind of, the fluid moves off into the body. There's nowhere for it to go. It's encapsulated.
Can somebody's backstage?
Who's the ringmaster? Is that Tara?
No idea.
Sounds like Sam or something.
Probably, but I'd put the thing up.
Yeah.
She says it's her. She wrote in the chat.
Tara.
It's her.
What's up, Kenneth?
Tara. Miss Tara.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm coming up here for 2 reasons. I cannot get, I have typed this Amazon wish list into Amazon every which way. I have never looked at somebody's Amazon wish list that didn't have a link. Does no one have a link that I can just click on?
Yeah, it's in the description.
I wrote that whole thing down and typed it in forwards, backwards, and sideways into Amazon. It did not come up with anything.
Even I clicked on it and when it came up. How come?
Well, you clicked on what? I can't click on your banner. Where's it at for me to click on?
Banner.
In the description.
No, not on a banner. In the description of each stream or each
hold
video.
on. Let me look. Hold on.
We're under the title and.
Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, there you go then. Okay. Well, that's all. That was my main reason for coming up here.
Oh.
But my bigger reason for coming up here is that it is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not your mama, and you're a grown man, and you can. Only you can value your life. But it's ridiculous that you're having to be kind of coaxed to go get something like that looked at. Unfortunately, I have to agree with J Mac on this. There's all kinds of things that can go dormant for like a certain amount of time, and then bam, with it. I mean, your face looks really bad.
You could have seen the original swelling.
I mean, that shit looks worse than Nicole Simpson when OJ was beating her ass.
Oh, so
the original swelling, the hematoma was every bit of a 3/4 of a
grapefruit.
Show it.
Oh,
the original fucking dude. The side shot, he looks like Beavis and Butthead.
Oh God,
it's huge. It's huge, dude. You should have gone right away, man. I'm telling you. If something like this happens again, Ken, you cannot fuck.
I mean, you should go anyway just to get a CAT scan.
Peace of mind. You got other people rely on you.
What's up, Kathy, honey?
value your life one way, but you got to think of your mom or people you're taking care of.
Hi, Tara.
Hey, Cindy, honey. I just don't understand what's the holdup? Why are you being stubborn about it, Ken?
Because I hate
It's not a
hospitals and
fucking
doctors.
proctology.
Don't we all?
Dude, you're going to sit in the room. The most
Oh
boring
my
part
God.
is
Is that you? Let me tell you one thing. That's the hematoma on your head.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
And then he's got another shot from the front where it's
Oh,
glossy.
Ken,
because
you
his
need to
skin
go
is
get that.
so-
Even though it's good that it came out with it being that size, you really need to get that looked at.
But Terry, you don't get that much swelling from the skin.
Have you
He's-
iced it at all?
I tried once, but it got so numb it hurt.
It looks like that hurts just in general. Wow.
Well, yeah, that hurt.
I'm worried about a skull fracture. I mean, it is the hardest bone in the body, but you got your orbital sockets there.
That's right in the
You got
front
your
too.
sinuses. Yeah, that's your frontal lobe.
Yeah.
Your sinuses can be smashed. You could have all kinds of ear problems because of it, nose problems, vision problems.
You might
Things that
also
don't-
need to get that hematoma and like drained. You need to go get that looked at,
It's-
Ken. Quit being
It's drained
stubborn.
now. It looks like it, but yeah, it could be a fracture. That my concern is a bleed that you don't know of. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it doesn't need to be a massive bleed, Ken. It can be slow, and it doesn't heal, and it builds up. The blood has nowhere to go. It isn't like a leg wound. Dude, I was a medic for years. My whole family was medical. I've been out of it for a long time, but I'm telling you, you should get a CAT scan.
Yeah, Steve,
It's not-
Ken, you can be stubborn or you can go. I can't come take the belt to you, but if I was you, I'd go. All right, I'm gonna jump down now that I figured
Non-invasive.
out your wish list. I'll be in the side chat.
It's non-invasive. The worst you got to do is lay still for about 5 minutes, and then wait for the results. And that's it.
That's
They're
just
going to send you on your way.
What are you
But
talking about? Just the
here's the thing.
X-ray?
Yeah, they're going to give you a CAT
Oh.
scan. You're not sick. You don't need to do blood work. Okay,
They'll
they're looking for damage. So
They'll
you're gonna
definitely
probably
give
get
me a CAT scan.
Yes,
Not just
a
an
CAT scan is
X-ray?
probably most likely. No, not an X-ray. It'll be a CAT scan because they want to look for a bleed in the head. And that'll show up like a whitish area. You know, sometimes they'll give you a dye. Like they'll
Oh.
give you a shot with some dye. It kind of feels
Oh, yeah,
like a
yeah,
warm
yeah.
rush in your blood.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
that
I
way
remember that.
it
was a
shows up
weird
on the
feeling.
X-ray.
All of a sudden,
Yeah,
your
yeah, it
body
kinda
gets
makes you
really
feel like you're gonna
warm.
pee, real warm, like you're gonna pee yourself or something. All of a sudden, kind of rushes. Yep. And then it goes away. That's the. I want to say it's fluorescent, but it's just a dye that goes into your blood, so that
Yeah.
if there's blood where it shouldn't be, they can see it. Think of it like a leaky radiator. You put that
Yeah.
color in, and you look below. You look for use the light, and you look for the dye. It's like that. And that's it. It's non-invasive. You'd probably be out of there in an hour and a half, unless there's something else. In which case, you'll be glad that you went, right?
And that has to be
So if
emergency
it's
room.
nothing, you just go into the ER and you go, hey man, I dropped some weights on my head a couple days ago. My whole
Not the
family saw
urgent,
me about.
not the urgent care place.
No, urgent care does not have CAT scans.
No.
Urgent care is where you go for some stitches, a twisted ankle, you're sick.
Oh.
This needs a CAT scan. Yeah. Yep. You know, it's just a preventative thing is what it is. You're not bleeding, you're not sick, but if you fractured your skull, it could be bleeding and you don't even know it. You wake up, you're blind because of nerve damage. You wake up, you can't walk. You don't wake up. I mean, speech problems. There's a million things that could happen. And I know it could be nothing. It may just be a bruise. But we're not talking about your wrist, your arm, your knee. We're talking about your main computer here. It's your brain. All right. So, it's up to you. Take 2 hours. Tell your mom you're gonna get checked out. She'd be happy. Everyone would be happy. Put a little TV on for her, whatever, however you keep her comfortable. And whatever you do, go do it. Take Cindy with you on the telephone. She'd be glad to go with you. Let her listen. And that's a good thing too, because you guys are close enough. You know, she's almost girlfriend material. Let her listen to what the doctor's saying. So that, what I mean by that is just you can trust her.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let her listen to what the doctor's saying. So if you're confused or whatnot, you've got a second person there that said, no, he wants you to put rice in your ass every other hour, whatever it is, right? At least there's a second person to listen and to understand what you got to do or what they say. They may say something that you don't quite understand, and she'll remember it. You guys can go look it up. You know, I mean, you're not going in for surgery here. Hopefully, you're just going in to be checked out. Peace of mind. I mean, it's basic maintenance.
Definitely not
Be
gonna
up 2
stay the
hours.
night.
It's the length of a movie. No, you're not going to stay the night. The only way you would stay the night, Ken, is if they go, "Hey, you got a brain bleed."
Oh well.
And then you're stupid if you leave at that point. Yeah, you know what I mean? But if they go in and go, nope, you got a hell of a bruise. There's some bone bruising. You got this or that. There's a little, they'll tell you what to do. You may be on medications that they say, hey, don't take this for the next 3 weeks because of this or that. I don't know what your medical stuff is, okay? But you may be on blood thinners. If you're on blood thinners and you got a head bleed, you don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, that's a bad thing. You're on blood thinners and you have a head bleed. That's a bad thing. We have to stop the blood thinners for a few weeks. You need to get checked out. And I just now thought about that. You had a stent, which means they've got you on blood thinners. So, yeah, any bleeding is going to be, it's not going to coagulate. It's not going to slow down as fast. Hey, could you use English, please, Jonah?
English.
Dobre Kropiak. It's Russian. Something about morning something. Dobre. Dobre ut is morning. So Dobre morning Kropiak. It's do la casa jak dobre. I don't know. They could be saying suck a horse off. I usually remove it if I can't read it because who knows what it says. But I know you're not up to it, Ken. I know it's cold. I know
Everybody in the chat tattletailing on me.
You got to walk out and the world's going to see you. I get it. But I'm telling you, you'll be home in a couple of hours.
Oh, God. I didn't even think about that.
You'll be home before dinner, hopefully, and there's nothing, and you'll know. You'll know.
Not gonna X-ray results right away. Don't they wait?
Yeah.
Don't those take down a day or two?
It'll be 20 minutes. You'll no. They'll take the CAT scan because they're looking for a brain bleed. They'll take the CAT scan. They'll come back. They'll go yes or no. Then what happens? They'll send you home.
Yes.
Then over
yes
the
or
next
no what?
Then over the next day or two, a brain specialist, looks at your images. I've left the hospital. I've gone in I hurt my wrist, and they're like, "No, you look good," and they send me home. 2 days later, the doctor calls me up, goes, "Yeah, you do got a fracture over here in this little area, blah, 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 blah."
Oh.
So a specialist will look at your so initially the ER doctor will determine if there's a brain bleed. They can see that right away. Okay. If there's more subtle stuff, a specialist looks over all the patients that came in the night before or whatnot. and then the hospital will call you back when they do their follow-up. Hey, how you doing? They just usually do a follow-up. They'll call you in a couple of days. But if the doctors notice something that the ER doctor missed, because he's not a specialist, he's looking for the big
Yeah.
life-saving issues right now. He's not a specialist. The brain specialist will look at that CAT scan and determine if there's anything at all. So,
They won't just send me to my primary doctor.
well, they'll probably tell you to follow up with him, right? But they're
Oh.
gonna when you're in the ER before you go home, you will know if you have a brain bleed or not. Anything that's at risk of your
I'll
life.
get the results immediately.
Yeah,
But it takes days.
whether or not. No, the days thing is if there's something very slight. All right, it's how do I explain this in an analogy? It's like, okay, you walk up to a car, there wasn't an accident, there's no
Yeah.
mashed up stuff, but then the specialist comes and goes, well,
Right.
wait a minute, there's a little scratch right here. We
Uh,
got a little scratch here. That's what I mean. They find things that the ER
they know what
doctor
to look
won't
for.
find.
Yeah, they know what to
ER
look for.
doctors are there for life or death, right? They're looking for anything that's
Yeah.
going to cause you a stroke, anything that could potentially be life threatening. That's what they're looking for. J-Max, quite educated. Been to college a couple different times.
Obviously. Very obviously. I'm talking to a doctor.
I'm not a genius, but I'm not a doctor, but I know
That's
enough.
oh,
Pull your pants up, take Cindy on your cell phone, and go out for a couple hours. Grab a cup of coffee. And, get her done. Well, whatever. I don't know. Let me let you drink nothing while you're there.
God, it's 3:30.
You'd be home by 5:30.
I'm gonna bet.
Well, I don't know what kind of city you live in. I know, but I don't have it. And I don't know off the top of my head. I got it written down. But I don't know. Odds are they're not going to keep you around too long. They're going to want to check you out.
No.
It's not like you're going in there with a twisted pinky. So you're going to get triaged, and your triage is probably going to be pretty high up. So, because it's a head thing.
Triage.
Yeah, so triage, when you go to the hospital and you go to the hospital and they take you in the little room and they take your blood pressure and they ask your initial. That's triage. That's where the guy comes in ahead of you. He's got an artery bleed and you come in with a broken leg.
Yeah.
So the guy with the artery bleed is going to be taken care of first before you. Okay.
Right.
That triage is deciding who gets seen first. Who needs the fastest? You don't just come in the doctor and first come, first serve. You come in and you're served by seriousness of your illness. Yeah. It's called triage. It's it's fucked up. When I went to school for this, we all had to learn how to deal with plane crashes and stuff, right? It's a thing that the whole city does. All the ambulance companies in the area, we do like a mock plane crash. And so they have students that are doctor students, nurse students, EMTs, police, firefighters, and they all act like patients and stuff. And the real firefighters and police and stuff, they train. So you go to this fake plane crash and there's people with notes and they do this thing called moulage where they like Halloween, like they're dressed up with blood and this and that. And they have notes on them. They have head injury. They have broken leg. They have bleeding. And what you have to do is triage them. And the crazy part is you would think that the guy with the serious injury gets dealt with first. In a situation like that, the guy that's bleeding out, he's probably dead. And we deal with the walking wounded and we deal with people with broken arms and things like this because someone with a serious injury is going to take 4, 5, 10 people to work on them. Whereas 2 people can work with one patient that's savable. And you have to make that choice on scene. You don't tell the person, no, you're gonna die. You either don't go near them, or you're like, okay, I'll be right with you, and you do what you got to do. It's a fucked up thing, but it's called triage. You gotta pick and choose who you save first and who's most likely able to be saved, because you don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to save somebody who's most likely going to
Yeah.
die when you got 50, 60, 100 people laying around.
Mm.
It's hard choices, but it's real. Yeah. Ken, did you ever
Not
watch
going
the
in no
old
ambulance, that's for
old
sure.
series MASH? Yes, it's like MASH, exactly.
Oh yeah, of
How they would
course,
triage.
of course.
Yeah, that was MASH was a lot of triage right when they would get to the thing. Yep.
Oh. No ambulance. I'll
Hey,
go
Hebrew.
on my own, walking feet.
Yeah.
Hear
It's
that
just a smart thing to
siren.
do. It's just a smart thing to do, bro. Get checked out, make sure you're okay. You know, you ever twist an ankle or something, and then you found
all
out
the
years
time.
later you messed up a nerve, and your finger's still numb or something because had you
Yeah,
done what you should have done to begin with, you wouldn't be like
That's-
that now.
that happens.
Right? Yeah, I got a few of things like that. And like I said, it's not just a brain bleed. You could have, a smashed sinus. You could have, there's all sorts of things that they can tell, You already got
Oh.
vision problems, you got nerves up around, well, the nerves are deeper in your eyes, but in the skull,
Yeah.
but swelling around that area could put pressure on the orbital nerve. If you got orbital socket fractures, it's not all right now, right here. It can develop over days. I would love to see you go and have you come home. I didn't even need to go, man. They said I was fine. Well, that's good. That's good. It's better than finding out, no, I had a brain bleed, and geez, if I didn't come in, I only had another 3 days. They told me. Right? I got lucky. I came in. Brain aneurysms are a time sensitive thing. Laughed my ass off at J-Mac jarring his ear off. That's interesting. It is time sensitive. Absolutely. And what's funny about what I'm saying? Do you have any medical knowledge, any history?
Me?
No, I was talking to the troll in chat telling me that I'm jarring his ear off.
Oh. Yeah, well, he did go to medical school this past weekend, so.
Who?
This guy jarring your ear off. He did go a whole weekend, so, he knows what he's talking about.
Oh. No, he's saying that I'm jarring Ken's ear off.
No, and I'm saying sarcastically.
I went more than a whole weekend.
Went to medical school for a weekend.
He might have. I didn't. I went for 18 months. There they go again with the. But all right, I guess we have to go look this up. Yeah, I won't bother anymore with the stories.
No, you're fine. And I want to make it very clear to people who are questioning and wondering or whatever. When there has been troubles or issues or problems I don't know how to handle, don't know what to do, don't know where to go to, I go to JMac when it comes to Ken. And so all of you questioning JMac, know what you're talking about before you open your mouth. Is that not the
Have
truth?
I ever given you
J-Mac?
bad advice?
Do I not come to you?
Oh yeah, no. You call Emmy, and then Emmy will tell me, "Hey, what do you think?" No, I said, have I ever given you bad advice?
Never, or I wouldn't go back.
I know when to be serious and when to be goofy. All right, detect language. Go to the doctor like a good boy. It's Polish. They're typing in Polish. I think it's Magda.
In Polish, why?
Yeah, that it's a Lakazra Jak Dobre Slopiek. It says go to the doctor like a good boy. That's all it says. Tinker, stop. Leave the cat alone. No, stop. No, gotta mute. Well, don't make me mute.
Jade, there's something about J-Mac that gets through to Ken that I talk to Ken till I'm blue in the face. And it doesn't make a difference. He talks to J-Mac, and J-Mac's talking his language. And for that, I will forever be appreciative of you, J-Mac.
Oh, me too.
Well, it's useless if you don't go.
Definitely.
Point.
I know it's been a couple. I know it's been a couple of days.
Carl, wait, you could wait until you stop coughing before you talk.
I know I'm really bad at that. So I take a puff of weed, and then what happens is you think you can talk, and then as soon as you talk is when it tickles, and it makes you cough, and your mind keeps thinking, "Oh, it's gone. The tickle's gone." But then the second you move air, it makes the tickle come back. And my wife's always going, "Cough it out, cough it out," and my dumb ass is always trying to beat it. I can get it out before the cough. I got my addiction too, my man. I got my addiction too. I think mine's killing me slower. I'm getting it through COPD or something. But yeah. Breaking news.
Ken,
Russia stops.
Go ahead. Breaking news.
Russia stops paying the army. Oh my God. Evacuations announced in Moscow suburbs. Russia stops paying the army. So they're recruiting 100,000 people a month or something like this. And now they're not paying them. So these are people that don't want the war. They don't want to fight in war. They're taking like people like Ken and I and making us go to war. Motherfucker, I'd be sniping the damn generals. I swear to God. I'd be like, you go ahead, put me out there. Don't step in front of my gun anywhere. But oops, God, I didn't know. I didn't see him. I'd be killing him. I'd be killing him without him even knowing I was doing it. Walking with him and killing him, motherfuckers. That's bullshit. This war should have never happened. All right. I'm over that rant. Hey, now there's Zara. Now you want another girl to chew you out for a while?
Oh, God, no. No.
What?
I mean, not to mention your doctor's going to be like, well, why are you working out with weights? It's like, what? You've had a stint in a week ago? You should be picking up a gallon of milk. 10 pounds. That's it.
Yeah.
Am I right? Did he tell you don't pick up more than 10 pounds for the next so long?
Yeah, for the next, I don't know how long. I forgot on the paper.
Yeah, 10 pounds, probably 2 weeks. Yeah. And what are you doing?
It's been...
Just
it's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
So instead of 10 pounds, you go for 150 and drop it on your head. Okay,
Oh, 135.
close enough.
If I would
It's
have
a
dropped
full,
it
it's a
from,
regular bar. The bar is 45, and then you get the two
Yep.
45s. Yeah.
Good thing I had the collars clipped on the end. Weights would have slid off one side. No, whatever. God knows what.
What kind of bench are you using? You can't spin the wrist and catch it and lock it, or is it just free?
It's
Is it
too
just
far
like-
down. It's like I have to bring it to my face. My face
Is it
to get
just
it
like
on
a
the
cheap
bottom.
like? Is it just like a cheap like Sears bench?
Oh no. It's I forgot the name, but it's
So it's a
1990.
good. So you should have
93.
the hook. You get the hook to lock the bar,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah,
So how did this happen? I don't get it.
because I was doing seated shoulder presses.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the bench goes, to the straight up position. So you're sitting down,
Why
your back is against, and you reach up.
You were in between. You were in between the lock and.
I was just
You don't-
lifted it off the
you-
pin, off the rack or whatever. I brought it down to my collarbone, and as I'm pushing it back up, that's when it wasn't going anywhere. And when
You should have just rolled it down to your waist.
I was like sliding downward, put like into a bench press position. So I don't know if I let it go or it
You
slipped,
tried to
but-
get under it instead of letting it go over you.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, oh my god, my glasses. What's this?
Yeah,
But
dude, you
it-
got to let it go to your chest and then roll to your hips.
It didn't,
And
and
then-
now I have black and blues on my thighs and my inner thighs.
Yeah, but it hit your head first.
After it bounced off of my head, I heard bells ringing.
So when this happens, guys, when you're doing this, what you're supposed to do, right? If you lose it, you let the weight bar go to like your chest and your collarbone, and then you just kind of do a
Yeah.
controlled roll drop down to your legs,
Yeah,
and then you let the bar tip to the right. You lose the weight, you tip to the left, and then you can get out of it.
yeah.
But somehow he lost control of it between his chest and the lock. So you don't have any safety locks in between, then, huh? Down by your chest.
Oh yeah, but they're too
just-
low
Oh, jeez.
and they're too close to the face.
Can you
Like, I have to
adjust the
bring the-
bench so that it's not? Or
Well, actually, I don't even use those. I use milk crates. I have 2 milk crates on each side, and I bring the bar down. If that bar doesn't come off my chest,
that's your
all I have to
rescue.
do is
That's your rescue
I slide out from underneath, and the weight just sitting on the
Sits
milk
on the-
crates.
on the milk crates. Yeah.
40 years of doing it. Never
Jan,
having a
back to
spot.
our-
God.
Oh, I can't put no comments on the screen. Zara's got a comment.
What do I? Oh,
Needs to be. You got to put that right in your ass. It says, Ken,
Where?
are you going to go or do I need to come up?
Hebrew is gonna name
The
more.
one and only.
No.
You tell me, Brew.
What's going on?
That's not Hebrew. Hebrew,
What?
say something.
What's up, Mac? It's me. I'm just on my.
All right.
I'm on my desktop with my other headset, so it sounds a little different, probably.
Sounded drunk as fuck. And I'm like, that's not him.
Oh no! I just live streamed for like 12 hours, so. I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
burnt
yeah. When
out.
the first word you said sounded very slurry and very.
Oh no!
That's not him.
Not good
That's
news.
not him.
How you guys doing?
Good, good. We're just
Hi,
fucking
Hebrew.
picking on Ken a little bit.
What's up?
A little rough love because he needs to go to the hospital. And it's been 2 days. He still won't even go get checked out for a CAT scan.
It's probably a good idea, Ken, just to be safe. Why not?
Yeah, 2 hours of your time and you sleep good at night knowing you're okay. And the rest of us too. Think about Cindy, right? Never mind yourself. How about Cindy's stress? If you love Cindy, worry about her stressing. It's just a checkup. She's not
That's-
asking you to
that's
do
what
what
I'm-
you shouldn't be doing.
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say like, and the rest of us like get rest.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean? Like, thinking that you're all right.
Yeah, because everyone's stressed out about it, bro.
So I
No
saw
one
the
cares
bump on
about
your
you.
head. Is that what we're talking about?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you see
Okay.
the bump? Did
He
you
dropped
see the
135 pounds on his head. Sorry.
Did you see the
Doing
black?
needed shoulder presses.
Ken, I told you. It's because I came
We're
over here and
walking
was
all
talking
over.
about that
Little
shit.
Cindy's trying to talk, and we're stomping her.
I'm a bad influence. All right, go ahead.
Did you, Ibra, did you see the black and blue of it all?
Oh, I saw it all.
We could see the thumbnails in the past couple nights by
He's
streams.
gonna look like the Grinch in a few days.
God.
That shit's gonna go so green. Because you know how bruises go, right? They go from purple, or they go
Yeah.
from black to purple to yellow to green.
So I have a question. When you're doing these shoulder presses, is your bench all the way up? Are you sitting straight up?
Yes, it is.
No,
I sit straight up, my back against
you-
the back.
You need to lean it back just a tiny bit, Ken, so the weight's in front of your nose, so the weight's in front of you and not up above you.
He's trying to get the lower pecs. You gotta kind of be straight up with that.
Well, then do pull downs.
Yeah, that's the way.
I guess that's for your back,
Yeah.
but like you could still. I mean, there's still lots of things you could do for pec.
Butterflies.
I mean, but yeah, you could do
Butterflies
lots
with
of
the
things.
dumbbells.
Just be careful, man. I hate it because like when I work out, I go to the gym, I see these guys doing shit completely wrong, and it just like I'm like, and then I just like I'm like, oh, let them learn, like let them fucking.
Did your hand come off the fucking bar or something?
Yeah, that's why it slipped those last 7 to 8 inches because it slipped out of my left hand.
You started off with a bad grip.
No, everything was fine. As I was bringing it down,
how
I'm
does your
thinking,
hand
wait.
come off? I mean, did it roll like?
Well, I don't wrap my thumbs around the bar. I do like
presses it.
Yeah.
You know.
So
yeah.
the way I did it, my thumbs were right parallel with the bar. Was how I would.
Yeah.
I'd push them out. You know what I mean? Like I was giving thumbs down, but they were like sideways. You know, right with the bar.
Yeah. Like your weight, like mittens. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also wore
all the
gloves.
way. Oh man, Ken, you got to be careful.
Dude, and he just had a stint put in. He's not supposed to really be lifting over 10 pounds. He's supposed to ease his way into it. Two stints.
You know what? Start off with the bar, Ken.
45 pounds.
That sounds dumb, but like that's where I suggest like just so you get back into the hang of things, just start with the bar.
The weight bulks it up. Tinker, for fuck nuggets, your mother was a mutt. Quit. Please. Stop.
You'll get. I mean, it's not about.
I feed these stray cats outside, and he's barking because you can see him. Driving me crazy.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I just want to say real fast that unlike some people, I have a doctor appointment in a few minutes over the phone that I am going to attend because I want to make sure that I continue to heal.
I talked to my shrink this morning on the phone, so
yeah. And while you're there, show your doctor a quick picture of Ken's face and tell him what he thinks.
Okay, I will.
On the way out, just say, "I'm just curious. What would you tell my male friend to do about this?"
Oh, she's doing it over the phone.
Man, he knows better.
She's doing it over the phone.
The two of you just keep talking with him, and
okay,
I know he'll go.
The later it gets, then more of a reason I have to.
I suggest you add more weight next time, and just go super heavy. And no, I'm kidding. I'm just
love you all.
2 dumbbells.
Love you, Cindy. Have a good doctor's appointment.
Thank you, honey.
I thought you were doing it over the phone.
Huh?
She is.
I thought you were doing it over the phone.
I am.
Oh.
She's on her phone here.
They can see me.
Don't you yell at her like that, Ken.
Oh,
I'll come over there and bump you another lump.
There's no more room.
I'm just kidding, Ken. I'm just
No,
fucking.
there's no room for another one.
Oh, you guys.
Ken is the perfect. When it rains, it pours right now. Like,
Love you,
Yeah.
Cindy.
Hence the
Bye,
name,
everyone.
Mr. Perfect.
You might want to
All
check
right,
the
I'm-
basement because Paranormal was asking for the link. I gave it to her in the chat. I don't know if she might be backstage or not. Oh, she is.
oh, yes. Have Cindy step down, bring up Zara now. Now that's it.
Oh, it's Zara.
All right.
I love that name.
Ken,
I
she's
talked
in
to
the
her.
basement.
Yeah, I talked to her on PDXs.
Yes, this is an intervention to get Ken to the CAT scan.
Zara, please be a troll.
Ken,
No, you're not a troll.
no, you should know that picture by now.
Yeah, but anybody
Ma-
could take your picture.
I used to love taking
I
photographs
know.
like that.
My dear, I said to you yesterday to please go and get yourself checked out. J Mac has been talking sense to you.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Best-
he has.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
had you called me the day that was all swollen like that, telling me you weren't gonna go, I'd have probably sent an ambulance.
No,
I'd have been like, he's got a
the
head
pic-
injury, and he doesn't even know right now. He needs to be looked at.
I know. I've been on panel or in the chat the last 2 days.
Yeah, I'd have welfare checked his ass if I'd seen it that night, and he didn't do nothing.
Well, the picture I originally saw, there was no bruising at all.
Oh, God, hematoma. It was huge.
I know.
You
I
know
know
what
it's
was coming.
huge. I know it's huge. Do you want, Ken? Do you want me?
Yeah.
Would you like me to tell you a story? Right.
of course. I'm just dying for another death story.
Yeah. Well, it's not a death story, my love, but you know, someone I know, a friend of mine, left a problem and nearly died if they had left it a couple of hours later. And it wasn't half as bad as what you got on your face.
Hey, you know Misfit Mafia, right?
Yeah.
Of course I know. Nowhere.
Misfit Mafia stubbed her toe. She didn't go to the hospital for 2 weeks, and they just amputated her leg from above the knee.
You're kidding.
No,
That's
he's
how-
not kidding. He's not kidding. He's very
Listen,
serious.
when it comes to head
it's
injuries,
okay.
too-
It'll get better. It'll get better. She's diabetic. She stubbed her toe. She put it off. Then her foot started to look worse. Then yeah, she lost her whole leg. Ken, it's
when it comes to head injuries too, you could have bleeding, like internal
don't-
bleeding. That could be
Oh,
on the
shit.
brain, which is very bad. Like, it's horrible.
And it's like also Ken with me last year. If I hadn't have gone to the doctors and then the emergency room and finding out that I had an infection in my shoulder from the initial operation that I had,
Yeah.
God knows how bad it would have got. I
What
know
was
for a
that
fact I
announcer?
would have got sepsis. Huh?
there was like an American announcer, or he was like a TV host guy, and he had like a little cut or an injury on his arm, or a pimple or something,
Mm.
and within 4 days he had his arm amputated.
It happens way too often, Ken.
Yeah.
And it's like like J Max said, you know, you still got your mum that you look after. What's your mum gonna do if, God forbid, something something happens to you?
Yeah.
She's got no one there. You know. And at
Can't
our
just think
age,
about yourself.
at
Sorry.
our age, yeah, definitely. But at our ages, we just can't afford to let things lapse. And I know it's a typical thing for a man. It really is.
Yeah.
But
Some
just-
injuries you got to get looked at.
some injuries you do have to. And when I saw the picture earlier, Ken, with your face all black and blue and everything, I was shocked. That's it, and that's when I said to you, please go and get it checked out. Your
You know,
health
you,
is
you could have
is so
fractured both
important.
orbital. your orbital sockets are right there, man. Right
Yeah.
up by your eyebrows there.
And all it takes is a little splinter to push upwards and it's straight into your brain.
Oh gosh.
Seriously,
got-
I'm not trying.
Oh,
I'm
God.
really not trying to scaremonger you, Ken. But that is the seriousness of any face injury that's around near the eyes and the nose.
So, Super Bowl about 5-6 years ago, or whatever. I was coughing like I am right now, and I fell down. I got up out of my chair and I fell on flat in my face, and I pushed
What?
4 of my teeth back in my mouth. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh God, my teeth! I gotta go to the hospital. So what I did is I sat down on the couch. I told my wife, "All right, I'll go to the hospital after the football game." So the football game ends. I go to the hospital. I'm like, I just need my teeth fixed, man. And they're like, okay. They send me in for this little CAT scan. When he comes back, he's like, so the only thing hurting you is the teeth, huh? I says, yeah, just these front teeth right here, man. They're just so sore. He goes, so the 4 fractures in your face don't bother you? I says, what do you mean?
Oh
So
my
I
God.
broke my upper jaw around my
What?
front teeth, and 2
Mhm.
fractures in both of my orbital sockets because I face planted on the floor. Now that's
From a
my
s-
face, but if that was up in
Oh,
my head higher, I could have had a bleed and sat around for a few days and something happened. And I didn't know I had face fractures. The only thing that bothered me was my teeth, and I had 4 face fractures.
I think
So
I think
that
someone
shit
put a
happens
photo in
quick,
the
man.
basement. I don't know. You can check. I don't know if someone put it in
Just said, Zara. Zara was the last one.
Yeah, that was me.
I can't, even though I'm up here, I can't see the basement. Like, maybe it's always
I
like
can't.
that.
I can't. We as guests, we can't see the basement. It's only the host
Oh,
or the
I'm
people
usually
that have
doing it,
access.
but I don't notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But please, Ken, just to bet your own peace of mind, and then obviously, you know,
CAT
Cindy
scan.
as well, because she does worry.
There's
Um,
CAT scan.
CAT
and
scans are
there's
fun.
2 hours.
lots of other people. You know,
A couple hours out of your day.
you go, the sooner you can be back home in your creature comforts, put your feet up. You know what's what.
Yeah. You just feel better. You feel better because you
And
know.
you'll
Like I was saying, why not? Yeah.
it'll put your mind at rest.
Don't be
I'm
stubborn.
Might even
almost.
get some.
I'm
Well,
almost.
never mind. I was gonna say you might even get some pain pills out of it, but you got an addictive personality.
Yeah.
That may not
Yeah,
be a good thing.
exactly.
What
Exactly.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Ken? Before that,
Oh, what was I gonna say? I don't even know. What was I gonna say?
or you
Sorry.
said something almost what?
Oh yeah, man. Hearing you describe all this, I almost want something to be wrong just because I had to listen to all this.
No,
Yeah, well, think
like-
about the
no.
hot nurses too. Like, go check
And
out
I'll
some
be
nurses.
very
Fuck.
surprised if he
Do you
doesn't
know-
at least tell you got a fracture in your face.
Do you know what, Ken? If you went and then you came back, and when you're back online, and you say, "I've been there, I went there, had that, everything's fine," everybody is going to be
I
thrilled to
wasted my
pieces.
time. I went
No,
for nothing.
You just did
No,
me though.
you
That's exactly
never-
what I do.
You never
I
waste your
recently
time.
went to I fell outside and I hurt my wrist, and I got this big dent in my wrist here, right? Because
Yeah.
I separated a tendon years ago. Anyway, it was really swollen and looking bad. So I went and I was kind of like, yeah, I hope there is something. I know what you're saying. I was kind of like, when he told me, he goes, yeah, it's a good sprain and the nerves probably pinching in there. And I probably need some surgery to fix this thing, but it's not chipped or broken. And when he said that, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
What
Should've
the
just
heck?
stayed home. Yeah.
Mister,
I
that's
got
kind
a
of a,
brace for it.
I
went
know,
home
that's
and
why I
knew,
said,
you
"What
know.
the heck?"
that's kind of a
Yeah.
fucked up thing
No,
to say.
because like it's weird. You kind of, if you're gonna go for a guy to go, it's like, all right, if it ain't broken, I feel like a sissy. This is stupid. Why did I go here? But we're not talking about a wrist. This is your head. Bro.
Yeah. If I can find it. Hang on.
A bleed
Okay.
can really go on for days. I told you my uncle died like a week later.
Well, there's not only that, there's concussion as well.
Yeah. And his sinuses could be smashed. There could be all
Yep.
sorts of issues that
Yep.
there's a lot going on
Totally.
right there in your face.
Yep.
Stuff you may not even notice till some of the swelling goes down.
There we go. Right,
I
Ken.
would bet at least, unless you took it all on the crown of the forehead, which is like really the hardest part of the body. But I would bet at least you got a few little fractures up there. When I mean fractures,
Yeah.
I mean hairline fractures. You didn't get that much
Possibly.
swelling, dude, just from
No.
the flesh.
I've had hits on the head and things like that, and at the time, I wish I actually went to the hospital because since that actually happened, when I'm tired and that, I actually have the slightly droopy eye. Right now, don't know if you've ever seen this before, or how well it'll actually come up. That is what I now.
Oh, your shoulder.
Crap. Hang on, I'll have
You
to do
got
it.
3 screws. I only got 1.
No, hang on. Let me bring it up on screen and I'll show it that
Hey,
way.
Ken, while she's doing this, can you ever see somebody walk around where they got the one eye shut? Right?
Yeah.
They got vision, but that's because like they took a punch or something there, and
Yeah.
it fucked up and it ruined the nerve. They had damage to that nerve right there.
Right.
You know, shit like that can like come up, you know.
Let me turn that back. Right. I'm going to share my screen, Ken. Okay.
Yeah. What do I have to do?
You just need to present it
Yeah, like I did earlier. Just that.
like you did with your pictures.
Oh, okay. I got it.
There you go. Right. That hardware in my shoulder is because of an infection.
Hey guys, we just got inside fucking Zara.
Yeah.
that is because of an infection.
Really, and it got
Yeah.
it caused all that. Yeah.
No.
Wow, look at you got 3, 4, 1, 2, 4 screws. Holy shit.
Oh, those are
No,
screws?
I've got a reverse shoulder replacement. So the ball joint is normally this side, and this bit here is normally this side. But because of the amount of damage that I actually had, they had to do it the other way around.
Oh.
See, and this here, where you can see that just that little black mark there, that is more or less where my bone broke from the ball joint initially.
Right. And they cut it off the rest of the way.
Yeah. And that pole goes all the way down to just
weird.
above my elbow.
It looks like it goes beyond the elbow. I was like, how the hell
No,
does that
it's
work?
just above my elbow that goes down to.
Yeah.
And I can actually feel that. I can actually feel that hardware in my shoulder because where the muscle hasn't fully come back yet.
Huh. You know, I can feel something through my butt. I have to reach in down around my butt cheek. And if I push up, I feel something. It's so weird. It's like I think it's
that is from an infection. Because my initial break, if you say that this was your normal shoulder, okay, my initial break, the ball joint that's normally here, was in about 4 or 5 pieces, and it had broken away from my humerus bone.
Did you ever break your collarbone?
No, I was quite lucky. All my damage was here. No,
it looks like
I've done my wrist 3 times, and I've got arthritis in that elbow.
Huh.
But I did tendon damage. Obviously, I've got an indented scar. which because of a lot of I had to have 5 operations. I had my initial operation. Let me see. 1, 2 were clean outs to clean infection out because it was running out like a waterfall. I'm sorry for the gory
Yeah.
details. I'm just,
No, no, it's all right. I'm gonna
what
show
it's
mine
like.
next. Will you?
The 4th operation was to take the metal plate that I had initially that was here, had to have all that taken out, flushed out again, and then an antibiotic spacer, which looks like a shoulder joint, but it just soaks up stuff. And then the 5th operation was this.
Wow. I
Yeah.
only had 2.
Yeah.
They
So
tried to resurface mine, and then yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
yeah, so basically if I hadn't have had the infection, I would have only had one operation. But because I had that, and it wasn't only one infection, I had 2 different types of infections. Yeah, ended up with 2. Because nothing was happening on the inside, so they had to send another. They had to do a long-term bacteria growth on
It's the
on
right
what they.
arm, the right shoulder.
It's my right, but I'm left-handed, so it's fine. That. So, it is worth getting stuff checked out, Ken, just to be on the safe side. Even if it's nothing, like I said in the chat, it's better to be safe than sorry.
You're showing pictures. I want to show my picture.
Yeah, I do, Trisha. I do it properly. That's why
Ken, go back to the basement.
it's like I'm saying, like what I'm saying to you. Please, 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 please go. Just for your own peace of mind as well. Even if it's nothing, it's better that it's nothing than something.
That's what happens when you let shit go or whatever.
Mr. Kister,
Hey, Ken, go to the
I'm not
basement. I want to show
going
my
to
hip.
I give you the pleasure of my answer of that, okay? So
Ken. Click. Did you fall asleep? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, click the
Who's who
basement.
now?
oh, that's you, Noah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, click the basement. In the basement.
Basement. Oh.
Yeah. J Max got a picture.
Oh.
That's my hip. But see, I only got one fucking screw. They got her put together like Frankenwoman.
Yeah.
She looks like Frankenwoman.
Yeah, you see, see that hip, the ball joint is actually in the right place for a hip.
Yep, hers is reversed. It's over here.
Mine's the other way around.
That's so weird.
Oh.
So they couldn't put hers in over here. So they had to make it this way.
Yeah. So my shoulder, my arm is actually slightly longer than the other one. It hangs down lower.
Yeah, they did that to my
as
leg.
in the
too.
width of my shoulders, it's that side's actually shorter.
I'm supposed to wear a lift in my shoe because my left leg's almost an inch longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I goofed up. So they amputate from. Can you see the mouse moving?
Yeah.
So they amputate the bone right here. That's where it was cut off, and all this is all fake. This is titanium, and then there's like some kind of special plastic cup inside there, and then this is titanium, and then just the one screw. That's it.
Yeah.
That always amazes me looking at it. It took me almost a year to heal from that.
Yeah. I'm
like
still healing.
100%.
I will never be 100% because of the extent of damage that I had.
Yeah.
Not from my initial accident, from everything afterwards.
I'm at the point I forget I even have it. I really do. I forget, and I can move my right leg better. I can move my left leg better than I could my right leg.
Mm.
Like this leg's got more of a range of motion than my other one does.
Yeah.
That kind of wish they did it on the both of them. Well, I shouldn't say that because I think it's coming, to be honest with you. But I'm doing good right now. Honest to God, like once they do this and it heals, you're like, it's like bionic man. I'm telling you, like you can do things that you couldn't do before.
Yeah, I think hip's a little bit different to a shoulder. I know that there's a lot of people that do get probably about 95% of their mobility back. I know with raising my arm and certain stuff, until the muscle comes up and my scar flattens out,
Right.
certain movements I can't do.
Do
Even
they
a
do the
year later.
ultrasound thing for the scar to break up the scar?
No, massage.
Oh, ask them if they can use this. All right, when they did my hip.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm
You know the thing I'm talking
good.
about?
I don't.
They use the. It's
It's not.
amazing. They use this jelly and they rub this little thing. It's like an ultrasound, like for the baby.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's got a little warm heat and it breaks up the scar tissue.
Yeah.
You don't get pain from the scar tissue, and you should ask them about it. It really, really worked on me. It really did. It was amazing. You just lay there. It's very relaxing. It's this little, it looks like a ball thing like you crush up spices with, and it's got a
Yeah.
cord on it, and they
Yeah.
put a little jelly over the scar area, and they just massage it with this thing, and it's ultrasonic, something or other. And yeah, it breaks up the scarring.
Yeah, you can do vibration as well. I do. I've got
Yep.
I've got a I can't because I haven't got my top teeth in. Shiatsu massager, and I
Oh,
actually
yeah,
massage quite a lot because it pushes down and obviously breaks it up. But the scar's not as deep as what it was. Even if Glenn's still in the chat, even he'll tell you it's not as deep as what it initially was. But
if you're getting pinching or mobility issues from it, try to ask them if they can do that ultrasonic stuff.
Because, what it is, J-Mac, is because where I was cut open in exactly the same position, not area, exactly the same scar 5 times, another 4 times.
Yeah, that's dense scarring.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Really
so
should...
it's like a ravine.
yeah. I know.
Yeah, but like I
have
said,
it on my hip.
Yeah, it's not as deep as what it was, so it is getting there. But I know because of all the damage that I had in last year.
So has it been a full year?
I had the actual shoulder replacement. I had just over a year ago, probably about a year and a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
It took me a solid year. Like, I mean, I was up walking within, 2 months probably, but they make you walk right away, but I mean walking well.
Yeah,
like
no, it's with the hip, it's really good. It's like even when I went to rehab to do physio,
knees are easy. I guess knees are real fast.
Are pretty easy.
Knees are just up and down. They don't have the motion that like the shoulders and the muscle and the hips do.
I probably only have about a 10-degree movement on my forearm if I'm moving it out. And it's like I don't have a proper rotor cuff anymore. You see?
Right. Yeah.
It's all my shoulder movements are done by the deltoid muscle. The one that's split into 3. Bit at the back.
That's
bit
weird. So you got to relearn. Oh yeah, you got to totally relearn. I can see why therapy. This could be a good year and a half. Maybe.
Mine can take, and because of the muscle where it needs to grow back, mine can take up to 2 years.
So you know how John blew out his bicep? You've seen that, right?
Where what?
John, do you know John?
Which John?
Camillo. John Camillo.
Yeah, I do know of him, but that's about it.
Yeah. So anyway, so he lifted like a fridge or something, and he tore his bicep off, basically. And they were telling him like the surgery would be like worse than the fucking than just dealing with it at this point. Yeah. Because he's in his 60s, you know, or he's, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's like at least 60 or close to it. And they're like, yeah, it's a big thing with the arms like that. But I've never seen him reverse the joint, Zara. That's amazing.
It's actually a more successful operation than the other way around, especially if you've got underlying damage in the area. It's a more success rate with a reverse shoulder replacement.
So that's weird. So can you put your hand on your arm and you've got a wait?
What?
So my balls. So I guess you really wouldn't know, right? You don't feel.
I can. No, because I don't have a lot. Because I don't have a lot of muscle there, especially if I'm moving my arm forward. If I press in where my scar is, I can actually feel it. I've got that.
Do you understand what they did?
Like that little scar. I've got that little muscle there.
Like they took the hole, the socket that would have been up in her shoulder, and stuck it at the top of her arm.
I didn't have but Neb, that's the thing though, J-Mac. I didn't have. Well, I did have my ball socket. The actual ball, but when I had my accident, it broke into 4 or 5 pieces, so they actually had to initially cement that back together, and because of the damage and everything, it wasn't.
Shattered the head.
I shattered it, yeah. So that's why I've got it the way that I have.
Yeah, but it's just amazing what they can do with the body. They basically reversed your shoulder and the whole mechanism.
Yeah, you know, I can actually put my arm all the way up. On a bad day, obviously not so much. I can't really put my hand behind my back. I can just about wash my hair or put my hair in a small ponytail, mind you, not that my hair's that long.
Now, is it because
anyway.
of pain, or is it because it just locks and that's the distance?
No, it's the restriction from the muscle that needs to grow from the scar.
Okay, all right, yeah. So you need to,
and some of it is where you got to think about it. Where you got your deltoid,
right?
It goes over your shoulder, the back of your shoulder, and the front of your shoulder. Right now, I don't have a rotor cuff anymore. That's gone. Those 3 muscles, so that deltoid muscle gets pulled down, so that has to
stretched it out.
Yeah. Okay. Same as the muscle at the back of my shoulder, same as the muscle at the front of my shoulder.
Yeah, it needs to lengthen. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those muscles obviously all connect to more or less to the top of your back and the front of your collarbone. So even though it's so you got to think of all the tendons, the ligaments, the nerves.
I'm getting a good visual now. I'm like,
there is a lot involved. Even though to have the operation done only takes about 2 to 3 hours, but everything that's it, because they have to, where you've got those muscle, your rotor cuff and that's attached to your ball joint and that. Where they're using different muscles, they have to, because that ball joint's not there, it has to actually be attached to the humerus.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. You went through a lot there.
Yeah.
So,
not the humerus.
How are you going to lengthen the muscle? Just through therapy?
Where the muscle, for it to grow, obviously it has to stretch as like you know, Ken will know, and you will know if you're into MET.
Yeah, you tear it, you grow, you tear it, you grow it.
You know, you stretch it, lots of massage, lots of arm stretches, you know, lots of massage.
Well, that's good. As long as you keep doing that, you'll probably get full mobility, or good enough to live.
Well, I've actually got I can't think. Do you know what you use if you're doing physiotherapy and you got like the hand grips, the pulley?
Yeah.
I've got one of them at home. I've got one of them
Okay.
here that I use.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And then obviously
Okay.
the stretch band as well.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
a lot of that. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
know what it's like when you get home after one of these surgeries, that after they cut the muscles to get into everything, and then
Yep.
they do work like this. When you go home, you can't even lift it. There's nothing.
No.
You have no muscle because it's all been cut and everything, and it's got to heal. It's the craziest thing. You're
I
like,
had
oh
to.
my god, I got a new hip, but I got no
Yeah,
leg. I
well,
can't just use it.
you know, I was having somebody out every a carer coming out every day
Oh
in the
yeah.
morning, just
Yep.
to help me
Yeah.
get myself together for the day.
I gotta let my dogs out. They're getting mad at me. They gotta go potty. I'll be right back.
So that's why it's important, Ken. I think there's somebody in the basement, Ken.
No. Yeah, Noodles who wants to talk about his girlfriend.
I think talking about your health is a little bit more important than trying get you to the hospital.
Yeah, but I already decided I'm going to go. But
You're
the
gonna go.
longer you people keep scaring the hell out of me.
I'm not. I was only just coming up just to make sure that you do go. It's J-Mac more than anything that's keeping you on.
Yeah, your horror stories are. That's I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to go because if I think about it, I won't go. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Glenn.
You know, if you think about it, that's why I didn't say anything either.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? They better find
Glenn's
something
being
wrong with me
cheeky.
because I don't want to waste my time.
No, Ken, you're not wasting your time. You really aren't. You're really, really not, Ken. But what I suggest, when J-Mac gets back,
Take myself potty too.
Oh, you back now?
Yeah, I'm back.
What I suggest that you do, Ken, close down the stream, get yourself sorted, get yourself up to the hospital, get yourself checked out, and
A couple of hours, you'll be home.
And then then in probably 8 to 10 hours or thereabouts, I'll probably see you streaming. So my morning, and then I can ask you how it went. No, Savannah.
And do the right thing, man. Just go get checked out.
Yeah. So I think end the stream here. Get yourself sorted and out the door and that. And I'll see you my morning.
Are you able to get there?
You able to get there, Ken?
What?
Do you get a car or something?
Oh no, I can get a ride easily. It's only a couple miles away.
Okay, good.
2.
You need an Uber?
3. No.
Okay.
Ride new, bro.
Let's
Well,
get
come
one
on,
of
man.
get one of your mates to come and pick you up and take you down.
Yeah, man. If it's a couple miles away.
Yeah, it's worth it, Ken. Even if it's nothing, it's peace of mind more than anything.
Yeah, and if they catch anything, you catch it.
Yeah. So I
mean, we've said everything but please.
Yeah. So I think it's a good idea. End the stream, get yourself together, because the quicker you get there, the quicker you're back home.
The more time I said you're thinking about it, the less I'm going to go.
No, go. Just go. Get it done.
Yeah. I just can't believe that they're going to take a casting.
It's
nothing scheduled.
It's a facial and head injury. It's important, Ken.
The CAT scan is right next to the ER, man. I mean, right next to the X-ray department.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It's important.
you're gonna
That's
go in.
what they're there for.
Yeah, they're literally gonna take your blood pressure, do your shit, set you in a room, and the doctor's gonna go, all right, let's get you checked out. We'll have a look, and that's it. You go home.
They
And
don't
they
have
go,
to do-
wow.
They don't have to do blood
That's normal.
to see. I mean, you wait a few days for blood work
Ken,
results.
it's normal. That is
I
normal.
really don't. I don't think they would do a big blood draw on you. I
No,
mean,
I don't.
it's not
I
like
wouldn't
if
have
you went
thought
in
so.
for- the reason they would do a blood draw is like if you went in for some chest pains or something, they want to check enzymes and they want to do things like this.
Yeah.
They want to make sure you don't, unless there's some kind of enzyme that comes from a head bleed, but I doubt it. They probably just want to just make sure. Look
Everything's
for
all intact.
fractures. Yeah, and a head bleed. It just shows
They are.
up.
Even Glenn has said Ken won't even have to get undressed for a head scan. There you go.
No.
No,
Yeah.
we won't.
And
No
honestly, they
X-rays.
could probably send doctors down from the moon to look in your head, Ken, and they won't find
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
So, and
They can-
if this puts the shits up you, Ken, if I find out in the morning when I get up and you've not been, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh God.
Yeah, just go.
Tara
Just,
actually
really,
scared me.
I'm only joking, but go, Ken, please.
Down the road, go get your CAT scan. Let's make
Please.
sure you don't get a head bleed or other damage.
No
Yeah.
X-rays, just CAT scan.
Don't know. You might have
I'm
both.
not a doctor. I'm not a
You might have
doctor, but
both.
my guess is they're going to do a CAT scan. That's the only way you can see if you're going to bleed.
Okay. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump down. Okay.
And I'll have the
So-
results. Still have the results on the same day.
A lot
Yeah.
of places, yeah. A lot of places, yeah. You can do.
Dude, they're going to take the picture. My wife did it the other day. Just the other day when she was at the hospital. I did a short. Her
Yeah.
doctor wanted to go in and get a CAT scan. And
Yeah.
we were in and out of there in like under 2 hours.
Yeah.
But you
And
got
she
the
had
results.
all kinds of other work. Yes, they come in. Okay,
Yeah.
CAT scan's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes they put the picture right in front of you and show
Yeah.
you.
And they'll show you.
It's
But what
quick.
I'm going to do, I'm going to jump down, Ken. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, please, 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 please,
yes.
no.
I just can't think about it because then I won't.
Just don't think about it. Just go and do it. But I'm going to get down and I'll talk to you in the morning. My morning.
Your mornings.
Yeah. So in about maybe about 10 to 12 hours. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty then, my dear. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All righty. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
later, J Mac.
Thank you.
Yep. All right.
No worries, love. Bye bye.
So yeah, the magnetic resonance imaging, the MRIs, those take longer because it's like they look at the body like through slices.
Oh.
But a CAT scan, they just go in and it just basically checks out soft tissue and bleeding and that kind of stuff. You're good. He dropped 130 pounds on his skull, right in the middle of his face.
135.
And, yeah, and he's we're having to pull his teeth to get him to get checked out. If you've seen his face, Cindy Rocks. Yeah.
Are you in your horror stories?
All right, man. You want to end this? And you can
I'm just not. Yeah, let me not even continue with the panel or whatever because I'll be sitting here and prolonging it. I'll
Yeah.
just end it with you right now.
Yeah. We'll do this one.
Hey, buddy, if I come home tonight,
If you don't come home, it's because you needed to go. Okay. If you do come home, you still needed to go, but now you got peace of mind that you're not going to have a stroke or something or some kind of bleed or what. Your sinuses can be damaged. Just so much, man. All right, let's just quit this talk. You know what you got to do. Go do it. And then you can come back in a couple hours. We'll go live and we'll talk about the whole thing. Cindy will be done with her appointment in a minute, and she'll probably call you. You can take Cindy with you, and she could listen if you want her to. If you want to have somebody listen to what the doctor says so you understand. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Go get her done, man. No second thoughts. Let's go. You're a good man. Let's do it.
Sir. Okay, how do I?
All right. Tell everyone. See ya.
Yeah, see ya, everyone.
And Cindy will let me know when you're ready to go on. So call us. We'll come back and talk.
I'll be ready to spend. I'll be ready to spend the night. So I'm gonna pack a bag. I better not, but
No, I don't.
better safe than.
Yeah. I don't think you need all that. Let's just be sure. All right. Couple hours, everything's cool. You'll be home. If not, it's a damn good thing that you went. All right.
All right.
So hopefully in a few hours here, we'll see you live and you can tell us all about the hot nurses. I hope you get a big, tall, gay one.
I had that last time. October.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna go.
All right. Thank you a million times.
All right, man. You bet. People are worried about you.
Yes, I'm not gonna think about it.
Pull your clothes on, go down the street, get her done. All right.
Yep. Hey, everybody in the chat. Ta-ta. Until later. Hopefully.
Talk to you a little bit.
All right. Okay. How do I get this? No, just end damn.